Hey, look what Halloween's here. Well, it's October again, autumn's round the corner, 31st night. It's time to make some money out of people. So we'll decorate with pumpkins and get rid of the inside and light up the pumpkins, and they've got the artificial version of it down here. And then comes Christmas, don't forget that. Yeah. And then comes the champagne party on the 31st. And what about the Chinese New Year and the Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and Easter Sunday and Easter Monday bank holiday and summer again? What do? Just life keeps going around and round and round. And then we might sometimes end up as a ghost. After from here to there is pretty unknown. Until that time, just keep going and make it pretty interesting whilst you're here and whilst you're on this earth. Makes it interesting, and most of all, leave something behind for the people, the generations who are behind us. We need to be considerate about our earth, our clean air, our water. Don't foul it, don't spoil, don't mix it with oil, and don't destroy the landscape. Don't destroy the indigenous First Nation land across the world for planting pumpkins to decorate for your commercial means and gains. And that's not fair. The land should be forested. The whole earth should be forested. We can come up with better formulas to manage our earth's resources and our agriculture belt and our living belt and our research belt and so on and so forth. And we don't have to go so far on a traffic jam, burning our fuel and fouling the air and destroying the water supply, having to refine all that oil from refineries, and whilst the refinery is going on, spoiling the air quality and so on. We can have a circulation. So you go to work, you go to school, you go to research institution, you go to research center, all within a radius of about 6 to 10 miles, depending on the population that you want to support. And no tall buildings, no short buildings. Look at the amount of waste in those buildings. Only about 60% is habited. And in majority of the world, only about 20% of that is. Majority of the Western world, only about 15 to 20% is occupied. And how can that possibly be when we got thousands and millions of people homeless, destitute, struggling for life and shelter and homes? Think about it. It's only a pumpkin, and it's a fruit cake here. That's a pumpkin. This is a fruit cake. Yeah, think about it. Don't mix oil, air with poison. Don't poison the rivers and lakes and oceans. All we need to do is to clean up the air, clean up the rivers, clean up the oceans of all the toxins and chemicals that we have dumped onto the seas and so on. And we don't want to end up our younger generations in this state, or even ourselves in this state, ghostly states. And that is terribly upsetting for humanity's survival, upsetting for people like myself who try to bring about some kind of a message across to how we can engage ourselves and educate our young to be practical and find solutions and be generalist, not journalist. They're terribly awful, including myself, if you may say so. But what I'm saying is we need to bring about a balance, the medium, to find solutions to human problems. Politicians don't find you those problems. All your problems today are technical, and they can only be solved by technicians and scientists and engineers, mathematicians, problem solvers. Think about it.